Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, this is your monthly messages from Spirit for January 2020. Please keep in mind that these are channeled messages. This is an intuitive reading. Now I am using the messages from Spirit Oracle along with messages from your animal spirit guides, and I will be using the Energy Oracle as well. Now I will be clarifying each of these energies with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And Cancer, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling a postcard from Spirit for you as well. So we have Inspire Passion. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? January 2020, Spirit. What messages do you have for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're ready. We have Rest and Rejuvenation. Door to Romance. All right. And we have Goddess of the Moon. Okay. Amazing energies right there. Thank you, Spirit. Cancer, January 2020. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Cancer? Okay. We have Panda. We have Peacock. And we have Platypus. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, give me just a moment here. So I do see, okay, that we do have the master number 33 coming up here as well. We also have the number 19, which 1 plus 9 is 10. I always tell you guys, go and look up the number, angel number, meaning it's going to bring more clarity into your situation, okay? So let's start here. We have Inspire Passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. This is amazing energy. You know, you have many energies here talking about you having blessings coming your way. It's going to be very important for you to let yourself shine in the month of January 2020, as well as for the rest of this year, Cancer. And, you know, you have your energy of the Goddess of the Moon coming up here as well. I feel many of you are doing a lot of ritual work. You're cleansing your area, your space that's sacred to you. And I feel like in this space, this is where you're reconnecting with the divine. This is where you're becoming in alignment with Spirit. And it's going to allow for your passion to be reignited about what it is you're wanting to take action on in your life. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have Rest and Rejuvenation coming up here. And this is an amazing energy. And let me tell you why. You have a blessing coming. Okay? I know I already said that, but I'm getting excited, Cancer. Okay, Spirit wants you to be ready for this blessing, this opportunity that's coming your way. There's a need for you to refill your cup right here. Get some rest. Check in with Cancer. All right? This could be a physical, mental, spiritual rest. Nonetheless, it's needed. And I feel that, you know, what blessing that you have coming here is going to be so unexpected and exciting. And you just need to make sure you are ready for it. All right? Thank you, Spirit. All right, Cancer. Rest and Rejuvenation. Now, everybody has their own way of refilling their cup. You can do it through grounding yourself, meditating, you know, using different incense, crystals. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're ready. King of Cups. Ooh, King of Pentacles and the Devil. All right. Powerful energies right here. So the King of Cups, this is your energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces right here, whether you're male or female. You know, Spirit is talking about you holding so much wisdom, okay, within yourself, and this is you tapping into that wisdom, into that knowledge. I feel many of you have such a generous and supportive spirit here. That's why it's very important. You're always giving to others, taking care of others' needs. That's why it's very important to make sure that you're balancing this give and take, because you're fixing to have a major opportunity and blessing come into your life, and you want to be ready for it, okay? I feel like it has to do with this energy of the King of Pentacles, whether you're male or female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You know, this is something that is going to help your finances, okay? This could be an unexpected career move, job opportunity. It's that entrepreneur type of energy that's coming through here. It's really going to be solid. It's going to allow for you to build a solid, unshakable foundation here. Some of you, you may have a financial backer coming into your life, okay? Or you may be getting that loan that you've been waiting on and needing in order to move forward, maybe with a business or some money-making project here, and here it is. Now we have the Devil, and this is the energy of Capricorn. I do feel for some of you, we're talking about breaking free from limitations and restrictions. This could be people that are in your everyday life, and like I said, I feel like you are so supportive to them. You're very generous, and I just feel like maybe they have been taking advantage of you, Cancer. Okay, enough is enough. I'm kind of getting that energy right here where it's going to be very important that you take care of yourself and your needs at this time. So you may want to set some boundaries up with people that maybe are taking from you or taking advantage of the situation. This could be dealing with toxic energies as well. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have door to romance, all right? And, you know, this message isn't going to be for everyone. Now, for those of you that are wanting romance, wanting love in your life, there's going to be an opportunity here becoming available for you. Now, for those of you that are already in a relationship and you feel like the passion is kind of died out, I feel like your passion in this relationship will be reignited at this time. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Some of you, you know, one or two of you, somebody might be popping the question, you know, asking you for your hand in marriage as well. For others of you, you may be thinking about moving in with someone you feel you have a twin flame or soul connection to. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We have the Moon. We have the Devil again with the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. So this is very interesting, especially with this coming up here with the door to romance, okay, the Moon. This is the energy of Pisces coming through here. Now, Cancer, some of you are uncertain about maybe wanting to let someone come into your life in a romantic way. And that's perfectly fine. If you're uncertain about it, then that definitely means right now that you're not ready, okay? Now, for others of you, I feel like it's going to be very important for you to tap into your intuition and really listen to your own inner guidance. I feel some of you are having a hard time trusting a romantic partner. And just know that all the answers that you're seeking, they all lie within you, Cancer, okay? And understand that you are being divinely guided here. Some of you may be receiving spirit communication as well, messages, synchronicities, those type of energies where the spirit world is really trying to communicate with you right now and help you along your path, along your journey. Some of you have trust issues. And, you know, if you have trust issues, it's not a good idea to, you know, jump into a relationship with someone, okay? Because you can sabotage it, all right? So just think about that if that message is for you. Now we have the Devil again. This is the energy of Capricorn. You know, I'm getting here because this is clarifying door to romance. Some of you thought you were in the romance of your life here, okay? And I feel like you have found out otherwise. You've realized that this romantic relationship, this partner that you have, has actually been toxic. And I see you breaking away from this relationship right here. I see you realizing how precious you are, and that, you know, I just feel like this is very toxic. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. I feel like this person feels like they have a hold on you in an unhealthy way, and I definitely see you breaking free at this time. Good for you, Cancer. Don't let someone have a hold on you that is not. No one should ever have a hold on anybody, whether, you know, even in a positive way. You are in control over your life, okay? And I feel this person has been hindering you or limiting and restricting you in some way. But I do see you breaking free here. I see you saying, I've had enough, okay? Now you have the Eight of Pentacles coming up here as well. This is an amazing energy. I feel like you guys are on a major spiritual journey and spiritual path here. And I feel like for some, you know, you're not interested in romance at this time. You're working on that, coming out of that adept energy into a more of a mastery, okay, and sage energy right here. And I see you concentrating on, you know, gaining more knowledge and really tapping into your spirituality and your spiritual path here, okay? Now, another thing I am getting here, for those of you that are open and ready for romance, a new love, what this tells me right here, some of you may be meeting this person at your work, maybe it's somebody you're meeting at a college or somewhere where you go to gain knowledge or you work. That's what I'm getting here. Ooh, be ready. If you're ready and open for it, be ready for it because it's here. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have the Goddess of the Moon, and this is just an amazing energy coming through here. You know, I'm doing this reading here Thursday the 9th, and I'm already feeling this major energy of this full moon in Cancer lunar eclipse that we're having on Friday the 10th. So I see this is very powerful coming up here for you, Cancer. I feel many of you are going to be doing some type of moon magic, okay? Maybe moon rituals, moon gazing, maybe making herbs or oils or candles. And I feel like it's really going to benefit you right now at this time. For some of you, this full moon in your sign is going to allow for you to let go and release maybe anything you've been carrying around that's not serving you anymore. Thank you, Spirit. Goddess of the Moon. Powerful energy here. I'm also getting, some of you are facing your fears. You're taking a look at your shadow side and you're really doing the inner work here, the great work. And there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that's gained from doing so. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, Ace of Wands with the Seven of Cups and the Chariot. There you are, Cancer. Yes. Now what's interesting is, let's go back to inspire passion here. Here you go with this Ace of Wands. This talks about your passion being reignited in some area of your life. Oftentimes this has to do with a creative adventure, a new spark, a new beginning that allows your creativity to come out and shine, okay? And it's something that you have a lot of passion about. Now you have the Seven of Cups coming up here, okay? And what I'm getting from this, especially with this clarifying the Goddess of the Moon here for you, Cancer, is that it's going to be very important for you if you need to make a decision or any choices that are coming up. You just need to check in with you. Check in with yourself. Tap into that High Priestess, that goddess energy, which each and every one of you embody, whether you're male or female. And just know that all those answers to the decisions or choices that are needed to be made at this time, they all lie within you. Always listen to your intuition. I feel like this could be coming up because there could be too much of a choice that's coming up here. You could be a bit overwhelmed. But as long as you take a step back and tap into your energy, you're going to be able to make the right decision for the betterment of your situation. And then you have the Chariot here. I love it, Cancer. This is you. This is you triumph over adversity. This is you having free will. This is you being in control and power over your destination right here. This is victoriously, successfully moving forward. And this talks about your happiness. Many of you are going after what makes you happy. Most importantly, you know where you're going, Cancer. So it doesn't get any better than that. That's an amazing energy. Thank you, Spirit. And another thing I'm getting, some of you may have recently been dealing with challenges or obstacles, and you know what? You're fixing to move right up on out of them very quickly. Okay, I feel like the speed's going to pick up very quickly for you. All right, so we have Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Okay, so again, I feel like it's going to be very important for you to check in with yourself. It's very important for us to have our own sacred space, a place where we cannot be bothered, a place where we can just sit and be in the moment. And I'm getting cleansing, and I'm also getting that here with the Goddess of the Moon as well. I feel like, you know, you guys are doing some spiritual work for inner growth here. And I'm getting the energy of candles, I'm getting herbs, I'm getting incense and crystals here. For some of you, I feel you put a crystal in your pocket, or you wear it around your neck, maybe even on your wrist, or it could be a ring, or in your purse. You know, you carry protection with you. I feel like you're protecting your energies here as well. Thank you, Spirit. Panda, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands again. I love it, with the Two of Swords and that Nine of Wands. Yes. I feel like by you creating a sacred space or taking time out to go into your sacred space, cleansing your area, this is where your passion is going to be reignited. This is where, you know, that creative spark is going to take place. This is where some of you are going to have some type of creative vision here, an aha moment maybe. And it's really going to inspire you. Now, we do have the Two of Swords coming up here with this energy. And what's interesting, I feel like the reason why for some of you this create a sacred space for yourself is coming up here is that you need to be able to take a step back and have a space where you can go and pause and reflect in order to check in with yourself to make decisions. I feel like there's a decision that's before you. Most likely you already know the answer, but if you've been hesitating or doubting yourself, that's why it's going to be very important for you to create this sacred space right here, Cancer. Okay? Spirit says, once you go ahead and make this decision and take the blindfold off, it's going to allow for you to move forward. So if some of you have been feeling blocked or stuck because of a decision or choice, go ahead and make it. Most likely you already know the answer, but like I said, you may need to take time out in your sacred space to do so. I love this energy. This is the Wounded Warrior energy right here. This is the spirit of perseverance. This is you being prepared, aware, awake. You know, for many of you, what you've been working towards, it's taken you years to build, okay? But nothing is going to get in the way of you achieving it, Cancer. You've already made it there, all right? You may have even been wounded here in the process, okay? I'm getting a hard-won situation. For many of you, this is talking about your spiritual journey, okay? You've been on a spiritual path for a long time, and I feel like you're reaching some completion in this area which is really going to allow for ascension here and a major energy shift for you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have Peacock, and I love this for you, Cancer. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Claim it. It's your time to shine. Spirit says, put yourself out there, okay? Let people see what you have to offer. With, when you do this, when you allow yourself to be seen and you step outside of your comfort zone and you step maybe into a new experience here, it's going to bring growth and expansion. This is going to allow for doors to open up for you, opportunities to come about, okay? If you've been waiting on an opportunity, if you've been waiting on a door to open up, remember, you've got to stand out. You've got to put yourself out there. There's a promise of you being seen, okay? You being seen in a positive way for the betterment of your situation. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We have the Seven of Cups with the Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Love it. Seven of Cups. Again, let yourself stand out and be noticed, Cancer. This could be the decision that you're needing to make here. Stop doubting yourself. Stop limiting yourself, especially with this Eight of Swords. This is self-sabotage. The only one that's holding you back is you. Once you take that blindfold off, you break free from these limitations and restrictions. Therefore, you can shine. Therefore, you can, step into a new experience. You can move forward. And what happens is you have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is you making the decision to take that blindfold off, taking a chance, a positive risk here, being re-inspired. And what happens is that you're no longer riding against the wheel, you're riding with it, okay? You're embracing the movement forward. You're taking action. And that brings in a change of luck for you, okay? Huge change. This is karmic change right here. And this is for the betterment of your situation, for your life. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so this next energy, this isn't going to be for everyone. We have the Platypus. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. I feel for some of you, there's a need for you to be in the moment, in the here and the now, in the present, okay? Instead of looking way off into the future or paying attention to what's already happened behind you, okay? What I'm getting here is you can't change what's already happened, okay? You're not promised tomorrow, okay? There's a need for you to understand how blessed you are here in the present. Some of you, there's a need, I'm seeing the Three of Cups in my mind's eye here, for you to show that gratitude, celebration, no matter how small your achievements and accomplishments you may feel are. They are all the same, and there's a need to celebrate them. When you celebrate them, your angels rejoice, okay? And when your angels and your spirit guides start rejoicing, that's when major blessings can pour into your life. That's when doors can open and opportunities can start happening for you. And be mindful about negative thoughts or communicating negative things. And if you're complaining, that's definitely a negative energy. You have to be mindful about what you think about and what you speak, Cancer, because that's what you manifest and co-create in your reality. That's how powerful you are. So you don't want to manifest and co-create something negative that you don't want. Therefore, it's going to be very important for you to make sure you correct yourself when you're thinking negative, okay, and turn it to positive. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe writing some positive affirmations that you can look at or memorize. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. 7 of Wands with the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Okay. 7 of Wands. You know, I feel for some of you, you're dealing with a work-related situation. And that could be where some of this complaining is coming from here. You feel defensive. You feel maybe a little bit attacked, or you're just tired of what you have to go to work and the energies that you have to deal with. You may be dealing with a toxic boss. You know what? I'm getting an energy here. You need to stand in your power, Cancer. You need to set up boundaries. If you have people that you work with that are constantly gossiping or just keep stirring the pot, you just need to tell them to go on with it, that you don't want no part of it, you don't want to hear it. Again, when we had create a sacred space for yourself come up here at your work or home, it's going to be very important for you to protect your energy anywhere you're at. You know, a lot of times, the people that are around us, they can have a major impact on our energy, our thoughts, okay? It can allow negativity to come into our lives when we're not even negative people because of how toxic they are. So stand in your truth here. Stand up for what you believe is right. I do feel you have the upper hand in this situation. Now, we do have the 9 of Pentacles, and I feel like for many of you, this is what you're working towards. You're working towards, you know, independence, being self-reliant here, you know, building a solid, unshakable foundation within your finances. You want stability and security here. For some of you, there is a need for you to count your blessings here, okay, for what you already have. I feel for many of you, you've come a long ways here, okay, and there's a need to show that appreciation and gratitude here for what you've already achieved. Now you have the 2 of Cups right here, and I feel like this is you making a commitment to your higher self, your mind, body, and spirit, okay? This is definitely you making that commitment to maybe change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts, working one with your higher self for the betterment of your situation, okay? You know, oftentimes when the 2 of Cups comes up, you know, this can represent the biggest commitment that we make in our lives with ourselves right here, okay? And it can definitely represent our spiritual journey, our path. And I feel for many of you at this time, you're working through a lot of energies. I feel like you're definitely cutting out a lot of toxic people or situations. You're defensive because you are becoming one with your higher self. You're understanding how unique your energy is and how important it is to protect that precious energy. Thank you, Spirit. But you know, you need to keep in mind, you can self-sabotage yourself. You can hurt your own energy by your thoughts. So make sure that you have positive thoughts that you're thinking and that you're communicating, because that's what you create. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What extra message do you have for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have it. Dearest Jew, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multi-sensory, multi-dimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, And your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible, Cancer. All right, that's amazing. All right, Cancer, I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Cancer.